Hey everybody, hi, how you doing? Whew, how you like my shirt? It's probably wrote backwards for you to see it, but it says I am a professional pickle pickler. One of my viewers made that for me. Special viewer that we'll just call my mother. Well, I'm in the woods. I'm going down to check my game camera. And I'm letting Tucker dog go for a walk. Or should I say a run, because he took off and now I have no idea where he's at. He loves running in the woods. So I brought so in other words, if I happen to sneak down here thinking I'm gonna see something, that's just not gonna happen, because he's definitely gonna run it off. One thing about carrying this camera in front of me on a stick is I'm actually using it as a weapon. We're gonna call it the spider web repellent weapon. That way things don't get all up in my face. Because it's quite possible I would just drop the camera and scream like a little girl and run off. I hate it when they get all in my face. Especially with a beard. Because it gets in your beard and you can't necessarily feel it. And then when you get back to the house and you're sitting in your recliner, having a nice beverage or whatever you're doing, then all of a sudden the spider comes to life in your beard, and that's just not great. You don't want that. Still pretty warm. Of course, it is towards the end of August in Arkansas, so it's going to be warm. But I bring that up because the creepy crawlies are still out in the woods. The snakes. So you have to be careful when you're down here. And it's not great to... hold on. It's not the smartest thing in the world to wear sliders or flip-flops down into the woods in the middle of August. I was just showing you the creepy predator hole there. Like I say, with the snakes and stuff out, it's probably not the smartest thing in the world, but not the smartest person in the world. There's plenty more smarter people than me. So I never come down here without without some sort of weapon, whether that be my Tucker dog or a handgun, because I do not like snakes. I'm not necessarily scared of snakes. I'm like everybody else, though. I don't want anything to surprise me. Huh. I can already see that something has been here. Oh. I hate spider webs. Okay, I'm going to look around for some sign and probably head back to the house, and we'll just keep adding to this video, and it'll be our little weekend adventure. So we'll see you then. Woo! Come on, Tucker. What is that? Is that a spider web? Yes. Sorry about that. Had a spider web on the camera lens. Come on, Tuck. We're going to the house. At least that way. I'm fortunate enough to have enough land or acreage, whatever you want to say, to where I can actually walk to my deer stand from my house. It's not that far. I say it's not that far until you have to carry supplies down here. Then it gets a little far. But to actual hunt, not too bad at all. As you can see, the woods are still really green, and I'm looking around and I'm definitely not seeing any acorns falling yet. No acorns falling. So that means they should start looking for food plots and things to start eating, because there is nothing in the woods for them to eat right now. How's everybody's week been? I hope you've all done well. My week went fairly good. Hot week, but nothing necessarily to speak about that was unpleasant or pleasant for that matter. Watched my wife's video this week to where she has picked the pickles, you know, so I shouldn't have any to pick. And from the looks of her videos and from what she says, they're about done. So my professional pickle picking is about over for the year. We'll have to find something else to be professional at. But so we'll get back on that as quick as we can and figure out what we're going to be professional at. But she has picked a lot of stuff up, cleaned a lot of the garden out, but we'll take you on a tour of that too this weekend. So we'll catch you then. Okay. What are you doing?
Water. I replanted some stuff, so.
You replanted some stuff?
Over there, well, the squash got powdery mildew, and then the new squash, something ate it off at the roots.
Huh.
So I've planted mustard greens and wax beans in its spot. Yeah, it's good chicken food. And
what is that on the ground there?
worm food.
Worm food.
Yeah, that's worm food.
Must have a lot of worms. I'm seeing a lot of worm food out here.
I hope we do. And that's how you get them. You feed them.
Yeah. Looks like you're getting a lot of worm food.
There's probably cucumbers that you need to pick. You ain't picked in like a week.
Looks like you're getting a lot of worm food.
I am. Trying. He's on the porch for a while. I need to pick tomatoes too. I don't know what you've been doing.
You're pretty good at that.
I do it at least once a day usually.
Are you the professional water woman?
I'm is that plant?
Green plant.
But you don't know what it is?
Well, no, it has no flowers on it or anything. It's just a plant.
You would know if it had flowers?
Well, maybe.
That?
That,
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe an agastache or something.
There you go. At least you heard me say it and that's kind of stuck, didn't it?
Something like that.
What is that?
That's the bee bush.
What's its real name?
Bee bush.
No? What's this?
It's a hot mess is what that is.
What's this?
It's an agastache.
Nope. No, it has stickers. I just got stickers.
So it looks like we had like a mongoose or something get in here. Yep. Looks like we had a mongoose get in here and clean everything out of the garden. Ate everything out. Look at this. I haven't been able to walk around in here like this since, well, I'm not sure I ever have, but anyway, there's plenty of room in here now. Plenty of room in here. Like I said, because of the wild mongoose. I think she called these Abraham. Hey now. Hey now.
Sorry, I lost it.
Mongoose has got the water hose. Yuck. Oh. Looking around here.
Show them the back. Gotta go get my basket.
Show them your backy.
The tobacco.
Okay. I'm supposed to show y'all the tobacco. I think that is it. She ordered like 3 different kinds of tobacco, and all of it died. She ordered the seeds, all of it died except for one, and it finally took off, but she didn't know what it was, and it's not doing real great, but at least it survived. So we're going to try to save the seeds out of that, and she's going to replant some more. I'm pretty sure that most of our pickles are they're dying off because I'm sure it has something to do with rot. You know, she just throws the pickles on the ground and they rot, and it's killing the root system. Pretty sure about that. Because we'll see, you know, I'm still seeing a few pickles that are growing here. Granted, it looks like she did a pretty good job and got most of them. I'm not having to pick any big ones. But she's, you know, she makes it a mess out here. She just throws stuff on the ground and, you know, it stinks and I have to step in it. It gets all in my flip-flop. I don't like it. Oh look, it's the mongoose.
This is what we got a problem with now.
Yeah, that's a problem.
All of them.
Yep. That's either too much or not enough water.
Too much.
Well, then you need to quit watering.
Be careful, there's holes.
Silly dog playing in the pond. He doesn't get to come in the house after he plays in the pond, so he has to stay on the porch. Hey, there's a bean. Did you know you were already getting beans?
Leave them. So that if it's brown, you can pick it if it's brown.
You heard her. Leave them.
So that they'll go to seed. If you pick them when they're green, it won't work.
A what?
A wasper
Oh, yeah.
nest.
Ain't that something?
I replanted. There's 3 cucumbers. I'm gonna show spots already, so I'm not sure that we're gonna get anything out of them. But there's wax beans in there. I planted wax beans. They ain't up yet. There's wax beans in there with that thyme. And then there's mustard greens in that tire because we don't eat a lot of mustard greens.
No, I don't care for. I don't care for a lot of greens. I don't mind spinach, but I don't care for a lot of greens.
Like kale.
No,
No?
no, I told you I did, but I really don't.
Oh, okay.
This is just a hot mess over here too, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this tomato plant still looks pretty good, so I'm leaving it. It still has tomatoes on it. This one is starting to show black, see?
Yep.
That and tomato season's pretty.
Yeah, I agree. Tomato season has to be. I mean, it is the middle of August. Towards the end, actually, 3/4 of the way.
You know, some places you can grow tomatoes year round.
Right. Well, those places are, really hot, and I don't want to be there.
We could actually pull that Chinese 5-color pepper up,
Why would you do that?
cut it off, put it in a pot, and grow it as a house plant and put it back out next summer.
Well, then that's interesting.
Yeah, you can grow them inside.
I could see doing that. What do you mean you would if you could eat them?
I could see doing it if we eat them, but we
Well-
don't eat them except in.
I don't mind having stuff around, even if I don't eat. I don't.
But
I don't
now-
eat Tucker, but I have him around.
if the shishito peppers do good,
Shishito.
then we'll bring some of them in and see if we. This is
Are they colored?
mosquito. This is no, they'll turn red. This is a magic roundabout
They can't see
spent-
that. You got to put it where.
spent bloom off the magic roundabout sunflower,
Uh huh.
and you just knock this little outside stuff off,
Uh huh.
and the seeds are down in there. That's
Wow.
how you save your seed.
Huh.
They're little tiny sunflower seeds.
So you need to do that like on a napkin or something.
Yeah, I'm just doing it right here because I've got several in the house.
Well, those
You can
sunflowers.
go like that.
Those sunflowers did really good this year. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll grow them next year. Just throw them on the ground and somebody can eat them. All of them. You let them go to seed. And you see that stuff right there? Here, this is a better view. See how you can break that stuff right there off?
Uh huh.
Run your finger. All of that underneath their seeds. Those are all sunflower seeds down underneath there. You just cut that off and take it inside and let it dry.
Can you roast them and like salt them and let me eat them?
You could, but they're tiny. This variety is tiny. For that, you want a bigger sunflower. But see, these are little sunflower heads, so they make little sunflower seeds.
You're so smart.
Not really. There's no plant stuff. That cucumber needs to be ripped out. Look at that big and you missed.
No, I just pointed that out a while ago. You missed. And if you really want to get, look at there. What about that one?
That one's edible.
Yeah, I know.
So this one
It's been edible for a couple days.
That one was, no it ain't.
Oh yeah.
That one was worm food. The whole plant needs to be took out. Let's see, it's diseased.
Yeah, but it's not hurting anything.
Yeah, it is actually.
What?
It'll be out before I plant Paul Gordon.
It's not hurting anything.
Blocking the sun.
It's still giving me pickles.
Blocking the sun.
Well, I'm humid. I need to go in.
I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm hot.